Yo, what's up, jazz guitar friends? Larry Tammanini here, Jazz Guitar Under 5 Minutes. Hey, you just heard one of my favorite exercises to work on, and that is I played all my major triads in a cycle of fourths in 3 very different ways, right? You heard the first way where I stayed on one string, C, F, B flat, E flat. You get the idea, right? So this is a great way to get the linear part of the guitar going. Right? Hershey knows that. So when you're playing this way, you're kind of like pattern based, which is like a little jazz guitar Tetris. You know, you see that shape? You get that little idea going. First step would just be to just learn all the whole cycle off one string. You know, you go C, F, B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, whatever you want to call it, right? Right? That's it. You get the idea. Do the last couple. Anyway, so I get that going. Hey, buddy, switching it up. So that's the first way you get it going. And then you saw the second way where I wanted to play off of that triad off of F just one time through, and then I wanted to switch a string. Right? There's your first couple. That can be tough to just get going because you're picking up you're covering some ground on the guitar if you're not used to thinking like that. And then, you know, the pattern kind of moves a little bit too, right? So once you get that going, you go here, and then you're just kind of taking it through. It gets a little tricky when you go from this A up to the D here. See, I just messed it up too. And then you kind of finish it out. You do a triad per string, and then this is the fun way where you really kind of get the easy part and the hard part together, where you get C, F. You know, essentially you're kind of like picking up like 5 keys per round. And then what I ended up doing there, I just kind of finished it up. I did 2 octaves there. And that way you really get to go across. So you're going one string, you're going vertical, you're going kind of like string by string, however you want to call that. And then you're kind of just like staying in one spot and just kind of maxing out. See, I messed up again. You know, the idea is not to be speed here too. I want to stress that. I'm trying to go fast because I want this video to be, you know, easy to comprehend. Sometimes you see these guitar videos and it'll take like 20 minutes to tell you how you want to hold a pick. Who's got time for that, right? We don't have time for that. So what you do here is you just kind of like live with the imperfections. Especially if you're playing jazz, you're going to play improvised music. You're going to have to live with a couple clams every once in a while. It's kind of a badge of honor to really mess it up in a spectacular way and recover. That's the key part. All right, jazz guitar friends and guitar friends. If you're trying to improvise and you don't know and you can't do this, go through your guitar in all 12 keys a couple different ways, right? One string, string by string, and then that shape, see, right? Messed it up again. Right? That time I want to redeem myself. So you do it that way. Maybe you kind of double up. You don't have to do 2 octaves at first. But the main thing is that you start thinking of the notes, right? You can absolutely do this if you want to be a fret by number ranger there. But like, dude, know the notes. And if you have a hard time, just do like 2 at a time. Just do your thirds. You don't have to go do everything. You know, that's another thing with guitar. You know, you see these videos and, you know, you're seeing me do this in like 4 or 5 minutes. You know, you're not seeing like the 30 years that I put in to be able to do some of this stuff. I practice really slow a lot of the times. I'm really not trying to play fast like that. So take your time, just play like third, and then, you know, if you have a hard C, E, G, write it down. You know, if you have a hard time retaining this stuff, write it down, and don't write the numbers, write the actual notes. You know, you don't have to notate them right away, but like know what they are on your guitar, because it's so important to just understand your major triads. If you're trying to play jazz and you can't play a major triad, you're going to be on the struggle bus to Bebop City. And, you know, it's not a fun place to be. So, all right, guitar players, don't forget, if you like this video and you made it this far, please hit that like, share, and subscribe. I really appreciate all the support and kind words. So does Hershey, a.k.a. Flea Morgan. Thanks for hanging out. Be safe in the snow. Bebop!